The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the 49ers under the lights on Monday night.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight, we wrap up Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's, oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught, left side, it's complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Oh, he coughs up the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
That's to Reed. He's got it. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing again is Purdy. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Packers offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Second and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A second down throw for Love. That is caught by the tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 1 quarter complete here on the Monday night finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Packers on top, and we're back in the Bay Area after this. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. The defense puts 2 points on the board with a safety. But, Greg, a lot of credit, not just to the defense, but special teams as well.
Give that assist here, Mike, to the punter. Just a play ago, being able to pin that offense deep inside their own territory leads directly to that 2-point safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So Kittle comes in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Now Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Purdy. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Third down, Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On play action, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. He'll be taken down close to a 1st down. They're at the 27-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
A tight end in motion now. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he'll pick up the 1st down as he moves this up to the 29-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Guerrero. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Strong. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession. Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and 9. Throwing is Love. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. 3rd and short. Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, yeoman's work. Once again, thanks very much. What a 3 days of football. This has been an absolute blast. Now, just one more half of football remains until we lock down the matchups for the divisional round starting next Saturday. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the Bucs who were able to get the victory at home. The Bucs needed a strong finish, and they got it, as the victory there caps off a 12-5 regular season. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last
continues on to
wins.
next week. One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Love. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
1st and 10 for Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark. And he only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out. And there's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
2nd down and 8. Play action. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. Purdy. He'll get this one out to hit. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Yeah! A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there.
He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay.
So this is a simple case, Mike, of just let's make this easy. Let's just give my quarterback a big target in the end zone and just say, hey, big tight end, find space, get open, stay open, and I'm going to throw this ball through your chest, and you just got to hang on to it.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will up the lead to 5.
21, 49ers 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
On second down, Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 4.